We are back from outer space. Probably not quite that far away, but I believe that's a reference to a song. I'm not entirely sure though. It's just one of those random oddities that's stuck in my brain despite not knowing fully where it came from. But there you go. Never mind. It's time for the tiny build. The tiny builder and the lazy bear. They got together and they made Graveyard Keeper. And everybody knows it's a keeper if you get stuck in a graveyard. Biddy 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 bum. I don't know what that was, but I will survive. As long as I've had radio, I might just stay alive.
Fuck me!
Oh, a little bit on top of one another. And he's not happy. Obi-Wan just left in shame, knowing that he just had "fuck me" played over his voice. He went to the left. Are you fucking serious? And then to the right. You serious? You fucking serious? Couldn't time it a little bit better. You fucking shitting me? I'm out. I'm Obi-Wan Kenobi. I don't need this shit. Right. Onwards and upwards to graveyard keeping. Also, welcome back, Mr. Can't Sleep Must Paint. Do biddly bum. If in doubt, just go biddly bong. If you ever need a gap filler, just go a biddly bong. Clickety clack, biddly bong. Clickety clack, clickety clack, biddly bong. For anybody wondering, that is actually a reference to Hancock's Half Hour. It is the... I can't remember what the episode's called now. Might just be something like The Train Journey or something. But he gets booked for a gig in Giggleswick. Sid doing his best to get Hancock work. He got him a concert in Giggleswick. And he has to take a train to Giggleswick. And so he takes that train and he goes, "Oh, I hate travelling by train. You're stuck in a car with tons of people who don't want to be there. And then... and all you've got is clickety-clack, clickety-clack, biddly-bong, biddly-bong, clickety-clack, clickety-clack, biddly-bong, biddly-bong. You're Obi-Wan... Obi-Wan what? You didn't actually finish the quote. Kenobi, I don't need this shit. You've still technically speaking, and I realise I'm full of technicalities. You haven't actually finished off the quotation, because the quotes are open at the beginning there. So this is all Obi-Wan Kenobi speaking. I'm Obi-Wan Kenobi. I don't need this shit. The story of Star Wars, bitch. You didn't put the bitch in. I put the bitch. I added the bitch afterwards. Post bitch. What am I trying to do? I don't know. Let us see. Right. Putting away my ashes and salt, as you do. As you'd usually have to do. You put away... I like the idea that that's also, of course, included with the Obi-Wan Kenobi speech. So that's one of Obi-Wan's greatest monologues. I am Obi-Wan Kenobi. Hello. I'll put the hello there in the first place. Hello there. I'm Obi-Wan Kenobi. I don't need this shit. The story of Star Wars. Tiny keyboard is this small. Alec Guinness saw that. That was the original quote Alec Guinness saw, and he went, "No, I'm not doing that. I'm a trained thespian. And I have no tiny keyboard. I have not got a tiny keyboard. I've got a regular-sized keyboard. I'm just a very large man." I can't guarantee that. I don't know how large... I don't know how large the man was. He was fairly tall, I imagine. Well, he was probably average. I don't know. Was Alec Guinness really fucking tall? If you know the answer... He was pint-sized. Is that genuine, or just because of the word Guinness? I'm feeling like it was just because of the word Guinness, which is fair enough. But I'm also wondering if he was tiny, because that would work nicely as well. Right, let's get some of this wood back in the garden, I suppose, for now. And then we kind of just need to decide... I'm slightly idling and not really doing anything specific. Whoops, cock. Or whoops, a cocker. Capitulators. My litres are all capitalized. I have litres of France and litres... I suppose technically that's not a capital. I've got litres of Paris. Litres of some of the other ones. Washington. I don't know many capital cities, truth be told. I'm just thick as shit, to be honest. Do 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 do. Thick as the thickest type of dog shit. What have you been feeding? What have you been feeding that dog? He's on a diet of pure marshmallow. That's why his shit is so thick. He's on a diet of non-stop marshmallow. Oh, which is why his shit is so thick. If his shit wasn't quite so thick, you would be a smarter human being, and then you would probably be happier. Are you truly suggesting your happiness is reliant on being an intelligent human being? Yes, I think that's exactly what I'm saying. And I fear it is simply true. Whoops, I cannot plant my carrot seeds, for I have no carrots remaining. The carrots are in fact over. Of course, that's probably nonsensical to... Well, I mean, it's nonsensical to most people, but it's probably slightly... It's more sensical to some people than others, because it is in fact a reference. It is a reference to an old thing from ages and ages ago. I can't remember the exact details myself, truth be told, but I believe... I think it's meant... I think it was always considered it was me who said it. I misread a game over screen and said carrots. It looked like it said carrots over, and it sort of stuck as a general term through mine and Malice's channels now. It is a general term. Oh, when the game appears to be over, you just sort of go, it's carrots over, I'm afraid. The carrots are there. Oh, hello, he's delivered me something in my contraband box. Oh no, I definitely need some more peat here. I wonder if it's going to be worthwhile building another compost heap. I don't know. Oh, I really should have built that compost heap right next to it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so you'd end up with 2 left over, so... I might end up regretting it, and I'll end up rebuilding and redoing, but for now we'll keep a sort of 1 gap between them. They don't look intolerable with a 1 gap, but we clearly do need some more composting available to us, because we seem to be running low on peat. We need another peat. Which peat do you feel like you need? I don't know, Pete Doherty? Pete O'Toole, I think is another Pete. Well, it's technically a Peter, because you just said Peter O'Toole, didn't you? Yes, I did. The revolutionary message number 1. I will use it. Glory to the donkey people. 1. The rat's chief can't read, but he enjoyed the pictures in your cookbook, so he ripped them out and ate them. 2. There weren't enough apples, so the donkeys fought over each other over them, and there were a lot of casualties, but they appreciated the effort, comrade. You have passed the first stage of earning the approval of the ECO Pop-DP. The Pod-DP. Continue, you'll receive stolen bank checks and pieces of jewelry via the box. Write and send aphorisms about the harmfulness of money, and we'll put them in the letters instead of the checks and jewelry. Also, sell the jewelry and send the money to us. This will aid us in our great endeavour. He just said money is harmful. The Poddington Peas! Fuck, I've not heard the words Poddington Peas in so long. So you can keep the money for yourself and send us 5 faith that we may maintain our trust in our bright future for donkeys. Let's keep our tails crossed. If their Edo Pop won't pay me for my help, I'll put poison carrots in their donkey box. Okay, so I've unlocked the technology and got create aphorisms about the evils of money. They're readable, not masterpieces, but written with feeling. Okay. So you want me to send 5 faith via the contraband box. I might be able to do that immediately. I can. God, I think for the most part this game is kind of do things as things crop up. So, yeah. My friends are convinced they didn't exist and my parents made it up because we were poor and gave me peas to play with. Well, I'm about to Google search, so we'll find out, but I am 99% certain I recognise the words Poddington peas. I feel like they might have been books, potentially, were they? Or were they actual toys? Oh, it was an animated series, wasn't it? Shit. At the very least, it was an animated series. It looks like there was books as well. Down at the bottom of the garden. I don't know what the theme song was. The Shoe People, apparently. And books, yeah. Sweet Pea. But fuck, man. Yeah, and the fucking eye patch one. My God. And the big fat pea that's eating a tart. And by eating a tart, I mean an actual sort of jam tart, not like, you know, not eating out a prostitute. Sorry, that was entirely unnecessary. Entirely unnecessary beyond belief. PC Pod as well. Fucking hell. Oh my days, this is incredible. Yes, I'm now just scrolling through my phone looking at images of the Poddington peas because they had completely gone from my brain. Anyway, I didn't want to go to the morgue, I want to go to the church. I want to go to the church and deal with my my church service. Also deal with this man's confession. He gives me a story and he gives me some faith. And oh, there's a body in the morgue, there's a body in the morgue, there's a body in the boom boom morgue. Down to the bottom of the garden, with all the birds and the bees, there lives a lot of little people. They're called the Poddington Peas. Forgot about the shoe people. Alright. Our church is great. Nice. And now let us pray for this blessing. Ba-ba-doo. Da-da-da-da-da. So what have you been up to this evening, Mr. Can't Sleep Must Paint? Have you been doing your Wolverine, or have you saved him for later? Have you been dealing with someone else? Because I spotted you'd... it seems you've settled on a nice little scheme for him. Colour scheme, not, you know... I'm not suggesting you were going to take him out the... I'm not suggesting you were going to take him down and sort of send emails to people going, I'm Wolverine, Prince of the X-Men, and... I've got an opportunity to get you a lot of money. Not that sort of scheme. We're talking you have the ability to... I'm concentrating on 2 different things, unfortunately. I'm too thick to carry on. Decided to try again with magnets. Oh! What was going wrong with magnets? Intriguing. I'm intrigued. What was going wrong with the magnets? Or what was going... Doctor Strange with the magnets, because I forgot the R in the word wrong. But yeah, I didn't know there was something going wrong with magnets. Anyway, we want aphorisms of the evils of money. I can build it immediately. Fuck it, we'll do it. Fuck it, we'll do it. Let's stroll on round to this thing. But just remind me again. I know my own stupidity knows no bounds, I fear. But just... remind me, was it 1mm magnets or 2mm magnets you were using? Because I've only ever used the sort of 3mm magnets. His head wasn't sitting right and it was weak. Oh, that's a shame. And oh, I see. So possibly I don't want to. Oh, okay. It was 1mm. Now he's got 2. Okay. I wasn't able to find sort of 1mm magnets. I think I found 2 mils. So I might try and eventually sort of. Okay, we need something more here, but did we put... Oh, we can't use... Oh! Oh, interesting, we can't use those. Okay. I'm not going to lie, I don't actually understand how this whole area works, but we're carrying on trying. Carry on trying, because when you're trying, you know that you're trying, my patience indeed. So, can we... I'm going to extract his bits and pieces and see if we can put something else in the soul machine. But it looks like potentially we can only put flesh in the soul machine. Which I didn't think that was the case, but still. No idea where he got them from. Ah, one of his oft mysterious sources. It's where he puts mayonnaise, custard together. His mysterious sources. I don't know why you'd want to put mayonnaise and custard together. In fact, I'm fairly confident you would not want to put mayonnaise and custard together, but, you know, each to their own. I don't know whether it would be mayastard. You damn mayastard. Or if it would be organ modification. Oh, okay, interesting. So we can... Oh. I can up the negativity of this brain. I'm gonna make your brain sin. And now, can I put the brain in the thing? No, I can't. So what I could do, theoretically at least, is I can technically... Although I can't see... I suppose I think you can eventually, but I can now put good skulls into my brains. I can put good skull into my brains. Oh, the sentences. They are clearly very, very difficult. But yeah, I don't fully understand this system, truth be told. We don't understand the system, but there you go. We shall have to hope it all sort of suddenly becomes clear. Unless, okay, so, right, maybe I can only... That soul is going to die before I get the chance to do anything with it. But I'm assuming at the moment maybe I can only do sort of flesh. But would we eventually be able to do more than flesh? Do I actually have 10 of those soul points? No. Okay. Soul container number 2. Wall crematorium. Ooh. That could be very good if we can actually burn bodies down elsewhere, but... Yeah. Outside of that... I'm struggling a little bit with this system, but I'm sure it's fine. So apparently I've not managed to do any soul harvesting whatsoever. So this is unfortunate for me. But it looks like I can't really sort of... Oh, I should have tried to keep them attracting to me. I could have dragged them into the area. But eventually I'm hoping maybe I can use these other things. Certainly at the moment it appears I've only got flesh available to use. And unfortunately we don't... Oh, actually, tell a lie, we will have some flesh. I suspect I might be too late because I'm taking a very long time. And that's not the best of situations. Also going to run out of energy, so I'm going to have to pop a sauerkraut because I don't really want to go down upstairs to bed just yet. Right, I need to deposit this bloody bone. I need to deposit a lot of things from my inventory. It's gotten a little bit jam-packed. I'm going to have to try and avoid the fat. Good. I avoided the fat. Got straight to your fleshy bits. Are we going to be in time? Yes, I think we're just about in time to heal that soul with the fleshy squiggles. Oh, Billy fucking bullshitters. I think the soul collapsed before I could do anything. Never mind, I suppose. It doesn't matter. Shall we have another soul container over there? Why not, indeed? Well, having said that, I might actually want that not there. Oh, I now can't get rid of it. Cool. Excellent. Excellent. I don't know Oh, but we'll soon find out. I don't know if fat's going to be of any use down here, but I might as well stick it in the box. Stick it in my box. If you want to give me a good time. But if you don't want to give me a good time, then don't stick it in the box. Take it out. Who said there's no money in revolutions? Merchant would like to see this stuff. Okay, cool. So I've now got send the aphorisms, and I've now got bank checks for the merchant. So I'm trying to remember to keep those, and I can now sell the jewellery if I want to. But one of the crucial things we'll do, I'll tell you what, for now, although having said that, it's almost Merchant's Day. Stephen will be pleased. We'll put, I don't know, in the sort of the household chest. This tends to be where I put things that are no longer useful, and I'm fairly certain the revolutionary message and the keeper's key are no longer pertinent to any situation whatsoever. Right, I have 17 carrots. That's not an amount of carrots I particularly want at the moment. So let's put those 17 carrots in the box. Now let's deal with that. I think we'll pop downstairs and deal with some other bits and pieces. Other bits and bobs. What do we want to put in there? Red wine. Oh, we need a bucket of doings. That's fine. We want a bucket of doings. Then we can build. That's the vine press we've already got, and we've already got a winemaking barrel, so that's no problem. We need to unlock more technology. More technology is required to fulfill your ultimate goals. Let's pop the hemp here and get some rope started. I'm going to have a stupid amount of rope, but you can build candles out of rope, so it's not all bad having stupid amount of rope. But it is a little bit unfortunate that I've got a silly amount of rope. Very silly. Oh, I've actually got a little bit more energy, haven't I? Oh no, I finished all my ropes. Oh, good. Yeah, there you go. I need honey, honeycomb, and flesh, fat even, and rope for candles. One assumes the sort of the wax forms the candle, the flesh sort of forms bits of the candle as well, I suppose, and the what's it is the wick. Let's go zooshing back to sweet home and get myself some sleep, because I've been up all night and I don't think I can sleep anymore. Oh, my donkey's arrived, so I'm sure it's gonna be fine. I'll just be patient and leave when I've got a good, well, technically it's a good day's sleep, of course, but never mind. It's fine. I'll tell you what, let's get some bread on the go, because I know in the not too distant future I'm going to need bread. Do we actually have some fuel? Yes, we do. Good. Bread. Oh, I need dough for... Oh, right. That's not going to be a problem. That's not going to be a problem. Let's go see the donkey first, just in case we do need to deal with the donkey in some fashion. Make a deal with the donkey. If you deal with the donkey, you're gonna get burnt. It's because the donkey's a hell donkey. It's got like a fiery mane. Right, so what we want to do first is deal with... Yeah, you need to do wheat into flour, flour and water into dough. And you've also got the option of pastry dough, but you need milk for pastry dough. But I just want bog standard dough. Simple and effective bog standard dough so that I can cook myself some rolls. I was going to bake myself some rolls, I suppose. I don't know what I was going for, but nonetheless. Let us bake 28 loaves, or 14 loaves of bread, it would seem. And now it is Merchant's Day, so let's just replenish my energy just enough to squeak the Merchant's Day over into an official daytime, although it wasn't quite enough, but it's fine. Let's go to... you bastard. It's pissing it down with rain as well, that's a bit of a bastard. Especially because it's struggling to work, but... Having to... Oh, the donkey's back, okay. Well, maybe we'll wait for the donkey to deal with his business, because it's not bringing me a body, which means it's doing something else. I don't know whether it's just going to leave another note or if it's going to try and deal with that. But I take it, I don't think we established. Did you actually manage to... Did he actually ditch a body in the morgue? No, we've just got the 3 that we're dealing with. But did you at least manage to get the head working in the end? Donkeys of all countries unite. I, 1, Eco Pop Dippy, liked your aphorisms very much. So we have decided to adopt them as the constitution of the coming worldwide donkey socialistic republic. After consuming the faith, everyday donkeys became greatly inspired, even believing that all donkeys are equal. We have had to remind them with our hooves that some donkeys are more equal than others. Thus you have passed the second stage of earning the approval of the Eco-Podpy. Keep going. We need donkey combat equipment in the contraband box. Your task is to assemble and to deliver battle horseshoes and iron unicorn horns, and a magic pumpkin too. One we can exchange for the luxurious carriage of the royal veterinarian. At midnight his carriage will turn back into a pumpkin, and our master will look like a fool in front of the whole royal court. Let's cross our tails. We don't know how to make donkey gear, or how to enchant pumpkins. Though I know people who can, Cresfold and Clotho. So I've got to go make them. Got the head working about 20 minutes ago. That's something at least, that's good. And I'm very pleased you've used magnets. Not that you need my my approval, but I nonetheless approve of I'm Lord J and I approve these magnets. That's another old reference I don't think many of the newer viewers would understand. That was again back when I was playing games with Mr. Miles Caliber. There was a character in there called Lord J, and one of his punches looked like he was throwing a thumbs up. And so we coined the phrase Lord J approves this message, because that is basically what he was doing. Every single punch he was just sort of going, yeah, and throwing up the thumbs up, which was always quite amusing. A very entertaining series of affairs. Diddly-dee-dee-dee. Okay, so I can do the jewellery, which I'm tempted to keep the jewellery actually. But he's also, yeah, he's not interested in anything else at the moment, so I'd need the trade license to perhaps deal with him. Where is the Bluksmarth? Where is the map? There's the map. Right, so not over there. Bluksmooth. Should be a road down here? Is that correct? No, that's the town. So there should be a road here. This is the road I think I'm looking for. Here you are. Right, I think you're the Bluksmooth. I mean, he's certainly the Bluksmooth, whether he's the correct one or not. Pile of components for battle shoes and iron unicorn horns. Oh, I think I've got them. There you go. 2 components. Assemble my battle shoes. Could you help me out, Cresfold? I need you to assemble some battle horseshoes and iron unicorn horns. Is Redrick put you up to this? Nope, what you ask? As he's one who was always curing my deep monthly depressions with idiot pranks. No, it's completely my own idea. So it's you who wants me to cure my deep monthly depression with idiot pranks? Wait, no, it's not a prank. I actually need those horseshoes and horns. With 25 silver. And the same amount again because you spoiled my mood. Okay, I agree. Just don't be angry and accept my apologies. Did you actually accept the gold? Oh shit, I don't have... Are you 100% sure I don't have 50 silver? I don't have 50 silver. That's a lot of silver. Well, never mind you then. Who else was it? Oh, Clotho. But Clotho's sort of possibly not going to be viable to deal with at the moment. That's annoying. Well, I suppose get back to Sweet Home. Give him a platinum. No. He gets 50 gold. Precisely. I don't have platinum to spare. I don't even have any gold pieces at the moment. I'm a very poor and humble man. Right, I think we can get rid of the revolutionary messages, and what we'll do is pop the... I'll pop the hemp in that box for now, just get rid of it, pop the jewels in that box, and for now we'll pop the bank checks in there as well, because eventually the bank checks are going to proved to be something. I just can't quite remember what. Hello, my little zombie friend. You alright, mate? Go on, son. You put some shit in there. That's the ticket, mate. I don't know what shit you put in here, but fuck it. You've done something well. Okay, so we've got a load of earny ore if we need to earn ore, but I don't know if I truly need to earn ore. I might need to kind of change what he's doing. So let's pop it down to the quarry and see if I can put him doing something different. That's interesting. Okay, so now he's actually doing coal. I think that. Oh no, that's no. I don't think that is coal. I think it's graphite. But I don't know where the graphite's gone, which is interesting. Because if he is collecting that, then yeah, might be worthwhile getting some of that. Although I need those, of course, right? Can you? Do I get to build stone cutter? Not useful. Iron ore, stone. Again, not really useful. So I'm not sure. Not sure what I want to do. This mine is full of toxic gases. If only I could find someone who doesn't need to breathe. Well, we have found a supply of things that don't need to breathe, but yeah, I don't feel like I'm getting exactly what I want out of that, but never mind. Never mind. It doesn't immediately matter. What I do need is to try and get some more. You want more? Yes, I want more zombies, but they are not the world's most easy. They're not the easiest thing to get your hands on. Although you would think they'd be fairly easy, considering that I've got a regular supply of dead bodies, but because I've been fiddling with that soul machine, I've got a regular supply of quite shit bodies. And you kind of want decent bodies, even though they are only going to be zombies. I believe, if memory serves, they function better if you were to give them higher sort of white skull ratings. If you can get them up high in that sense, you are quite good and better off. I still don't entirely know how I get the cauldron. And I still haven't actually found pumpkin seeds. Well, I think in that case then, I'm going to go sweet home, and then I'm going to pop down into my dungeon and see if we can achieve some kind of dungeon-y goodness. Could possibly do with another refrigerated pallet, but I don't really have... No, I just don't have the resources for another refrigerated pallet, but never mind. But arguably I could focus on getting wood, but it's very easy to get wood, so just need the right internet search. That you need to delete immediately afterwards. Are you making a rude joke again? I'm making a rude joke again. Yeah. If in doubt, always think I'm probably making a rude joke. Let's go down to floor 4. There we go, I was going to say. It's a slightly different button to Dragon Quest, so... oh, here we go, good. These guys are the guys that dish you out bloody nails. Give me wood.com. I can't help but think that's probably a real site. And it's going to be one of two things. It's either going to be a devastatingly hardcore porn site, or it's going to be a fun pun for a timber merchants. And I feel like that's unwise. I'll click it. I feel like that's unwise, but we shall see. Your history, your internet history is has been sacrificed already anyway. So you'll do me a favour, and I should have actually thought about this whole situation a little bit more, because I didn't really clear out my inventory. Ah, blank page. Boo hiss boo. Seeds I wouldn't mind getting my hands on. Bat wings. Yeah, bat wings we can get our hands on bat wings any day of the week. Metal scrap. Metal scrap's not hugely important, so let's try and get those seeds as a priority. Okay, that's 2 different versions of lentil seeds, which... yeah... in a way, I'd almost prefer not to, but let's ditch the powders for now in favour of seeds, which is unfortunate because we just got... the powders are important though. What sort of seeds are they? Beet seeds. I don't need beet seeds. Onion seeds... I don't really have a ready supply of onion seeds, but I suppose for now I can probably keep that and the acceleration powder. That will suffice. Right, so we've got to be a bit careful of the big armor dude, but the slimes aren't a huge consequence. You can just sort of plough through slimes fairly easily. Plop, 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 go the slimy boys. Oh, that's a health potion. We definitely want that. So, I don't know. I don't know what to give it up. I think it's going to have to be the acceleration powder in favour of the thing. Onions don't have seeds, do they? They have bulbs. I mean, an onion is a bulb, I think. But I think to get an onion in the first place, you do have onion seeds, but I might be wrong. I mean, certainly I don't recognise the idea of ever having encountered an onion seed inside of, like, an onion. But I can't say I've ever really fully thought about it. So I cannot say. Oh, you can get seeds. Oh, good. Let's eat a lovely pile of sauerkraut. What I wouldn't mind trying to do is getting through this floor and the next floor. Although, having said that, having gotten the bloody nails, I'm less inclined to care that much. I mean, I'd prefer not to die, which is what I might do in a moment or two, but that's beside the point. In order to travel up through the floor, you have to kill every enemy. Which is, I mean, not a too difficult task, but it does mean you have to traverse every area and climb every mountain. And make sure you go high enough. Here. Bats. The bats and the skeleton fellas, the sort of big metal armor boys, they're both quite easy to bypass because they've got a fairly distinct, I'm going to leap at you sort of pattern. Whereas a lot of the other enemies are just, they will come at you forevermore, and that makes them slightly more awkward. Right, we'll leave here, because I think... give him the bloody nails! Good. These nails can break the seal. As soon as everything's ready, all of you will behold his power. I'm Snake. I've been waiting for this moment for so long, and now everything's ready. You will be the first to witness his summoning. Actually, I have a lot of stuff to do. I'd better go. Stay or be punished. Okay, fine. I suppose I'll stay for your satanic cult. Oro Chiquino Apparino. He summoned a chicken. You summoned a fucking chicken, mate. Is this what's supposed to happen? No, something went wrong. Seems like a lot of things are going wrong. Silence. I need to add a note to my endless notebook. Kill the scroll vendor. The miserable bastard. He told me he made an exact copy of the page I needed from the book. Seems like I need to get the original book. Do you know anybody from the university? Well, you know one guy, he's an astrologer. I think he used to work there. What a happy coincidence. It seems you're my good luck charm. I should cut off your hand and start carrying it around. I'm kidding. Get astrologer to bring you the Necronomicon from the university library, and I'll owe you big time. I must get the Necronomicon. But can we do anything else with you, Snake, while I've got you happy? Yes. Because I can. About the necklace, is that 30 as well? Ah, yes it is. But unfortunately I have run out of inventory space. And I think I'm gonna have to deal with that situation. So let's go down and deposit some stuff in the library. And then we'll probably want to pop upstairs and deposit some stuff in the garden. In the garden. In the deep garden. In the lovely time. In the lovely town. We have the garden. Bloody nails in there. That'll do. Jelly probably goes upstairs, really. Jelly in the kitchen. That's what I want to see. I want to see your jelly in the kitchen. And your custard on the floor. And your on the curtains, I suppose, arguably, with you oft have a desire to rub your custard on a curtain. Absolutely disgusting, sir. Right, unfortunately, we have got bronze seeds available. So let's find a new sort of patch. If you ever step on my patch, I'll take you down. I'll take you down. If you ever step on my patch, I'll take you down. I'll take you down. Unfortunately, I'm going to run out of energy, aren't I? Oh, no, not quite. Good. So let's get the peat in the ground. And then let's get ourselves some, Bronze Star onion seeds. Go, go, go. I didn't fully have the desire to pick those up, but I suppose I can refresh them, so that's not so bad. Yeah, it's interesting. That song sounds quite aggressive, I think. If you ever step on my patch, I'll take you down. I'll take you down. But it ended up in sort of quite a jolly sort of game. It was in... I mean, it's a song before this, but it was in Little Big Planet. And I don't know if you've ever played Little Big Planet, but Little Big Planet was fantastic. Fantastic. It was very good. A very enjoyable game. You built your own levels. I think I tried to build a Thunderbirds level and built Thunderbird 2, but I can't remember. Yeah, no, I think I did do that. Right, I need a raw stamp. And he's given me a raw stamp. And he's given me a story, which is possibly problematic. No, we've not filled my inventory. Good. About that necklace. I'm still wondering about that necklace. You have a very good reputation in your business. I wonder what could have gone wrong with Miss Charmed necklace. It's complicated. I'm the best there is, and I'm the best there is at my job. But my job's not very nice. I can find anything. Of course, that's a bit of a shady talent. So all these arrogant townspeople treat me like garbage. But still, they brings me their coins when they've got some trouble for me to sort out. Now that the necklace has my reputation on the line. You told me you know where the necklace is, so what's hold up? It's not in town. It was purchased under orders from the old Lord Commander from the mountain fort. The necklace has some kind of sentimental meaning for him. It's all I've been able to get so far. Once upon a time, he was a great warrior. He's the king's uncle, but of course it's easy to be great when you're born in a palace and you have a father who loves you. If I were in his place, I'd definitely be king. But he just became protector of the North Pass, and now there isn't even anything to protect. The fort is north of the village. It's huge, but nowadays it's falling apart. The pass collapsed when I was a child. It was the day after the Great Blast. It was the worst. But he just became... Was it the Great Blast or the worst blast? Protector of the North Pass, and now there isn't even anything to protect. Well, you could try and help. Get it back. Brainstorm. Brainstorm. Is that some kind of spell? That could be quite useful. No, we can just think about the problem together, and actually, you might be help. You can try to get the necklace with the help of Lord's servants, the hunchback Kakul. Why can't you ask him yourself? We had some kind of misunderstanding a while back. I sold him some ointment that might cure his hump, and somehow he missed the word might, not world might. So now it's up to you. To be honest, I'm betting you'll fail either way. It's a win-win for me. Cool. I can do the restoration tools as well. You need to ask a favour in return. Sure, here's those restoration tools you were asking about. Wait, you already had them? Yeah, had them when you asked me the first time. No offence, just business. Cool beans. So when it's the observatory day, which is Moon's Day, we can pop over there and deal with a couple of bits there. See, this is the interesting thing. Once you start rocking and rolling on a few of these bits, you really do start rocking and rolling, because you start getting a lot more things sort of progress as you sort of interact with all the different people. They do all the different things. But yes, now I have a stamp. Let's go to the dead horse, because I think... Can't quite remember if I give him the stamp. Aye, good. This meat just needs a little preparation on the kitchen table. Cool. Wrap it in paper, put a stamp on it, and gladly buy it. Sweet. Now I can wrap my meat in paper and send it to the man in town. Well, I don't know how far we'll make it here. Oh, can I actually use that now? Yes! It's a slightly quicker way of getting back from town. I think that upper one is still blocked to me because that's somewhere else entirely. But the town shortcut I can actually use, which is quite nice. I will need paper though. I think I need actual paper. Let me just double check. I may need to take a rest because obviously I'm doing badly. Raw sliced meat, no. Insert the stamp. There we go. Okay, that frees up an inventory space as well. But yes, I do need... And there we go. I did say that, didn't I? If you take bloody nails, river sand and water, you can clean the nails off. Not that I really see the point in that, but still, fuck it. And also, we've got enough for a shitload more urns. Do I want to do that, or do I want to save up for the other sort of urn? I think for now, because I've not been able to deal with the urn at the moment, it's fine. But yes, so now I can sell packages of meat to the innkeeper, and those packages of meat are the human flesh that I've been cutting off the corpses. Fun times for all involved. Shocking behaviour, sir. Shocking behaviour. Shouldn't be selling human meat to the butchers. In fairness, actually, I've just realised I'm not selling it to the butcher. I'm selling it directly to the innkeeper. Right, let's pop down here and possibly do a couple of other bits. But I cannot guarantee what those bits are gonna be. Right, one thing I want to do is just check what the columbarium is requiring. Yeah, okay, stone columbarium. Oh yeah, of course, we've got the ability to build lawns now as well, yeah. So if I can do that forlorn, if I can be a little bit forlorn... Oh, that's not the one I want then. The free lawn then? Yeah, there we go. So I can fill in just behind the flower patch. I can fill in with a lawn, and it will just look a little bit pretty. It's a little bit pretty, this feeling inside. But it fills the gap nicely. I suppose technically, no, because it looks like, yeah, gravestones are 3x3. So you can only fit in 2 gravestones there at maximum. So that's quite good. It helps greatly. What do I need there? Just a book. Okay, I might consider that, but for now what we need is big beams and cut stone. Did we unlock cut stone? I feel like the answer is yes, but I'm not 100% convinced. Yes, we did get cut stone, so we need stonecutter 2, which means we want to pop back to base camp, which means we might as well... no, we'll do it the slightly slow way, and... Oops, okay, we'll do it the really slow way by fucking it up. There we go. We've got it now, I think, anyway. We've got it a little bit better. There we go. I've got my wood in front of me, and I'm able to control it. I'm pushing it along, hoping not to scrape the tip along the floor too much, 'cause I think that'll be quite painful, and it's not something I want. Right, so stone cutters number 2. We need flitch and nails. What's the stone cutter? That's that one. Okay, so I'm assuming stone cutter number 2 would probably trump that. We'll build a load of nails here, and we wanted flitch as well, didn't we? There we go, some 9-inch nails, and a couple of bits of flitch. Well, a couple of batches of flitch, because I might as well have a bit more than is needed. And now a stone cutters number 2, please. So it wouldn't fit in the same place anyway, so yeah, just there will suffice, I suppose. It's not unreasonable as a position. Oh, you can do a vine press up here as well. I don't really want one up here, but I suppose that's my prerogative. I believe... Oh no, anvil 2 might be a new anvil after all. But I do need the other type of metal ingot, which I think is steel ingots, which means I need those. Yeah, I need graphite, and I can't remember where to get graphite. It's weird. It looked like that's what the zombie was going to be mining, but I'm no longer convinced of that. Wait and see, I suppose. Wait and see. Oh, wait and see what happens. Oh, interesting. I can do a stone cross to get a polished thing. Iron ore I can now build from there, and stone pieces. I do need polishing paste. Cock. How do I get polishing paste? Well, probably not with a cock. But also I can use a chisel. Chisels might be slightly easier to get my hands on. Oh, I can upgrade the anvil as well. Oh shit, I didn't know that. Probably knew it at some point in time, but I didn't know it immediately right now. Sword. Is there definitely no chisel? Chisels. Oh, well, there's polishing paste, so we can get some polishing paste. But as I say, the chisels are usually a little bit easier. Iron chisel, there you go. That'll probably suffice. I think you do need multiple chisels to get the job done, because chisels are not permanent. They have a sort of health bar. Diddly-dee-dee. Let's have a little sleepy. Now I kind of want to build a couple of columbariums. So we're gonna carry on until I've got at least one columbarium. And then hopefully, as I say, hopefully I might get... Oh no, I don't think I've got the ashes for 2. Although having said that, I could probably build the ashes for 2. Yeah, I do want 2, so... Is that enough? I don't think that's enough, but fuck it, we'll build them anyway. Get them ready for, hopefully, a second columbarium. And now we also want to get some chunks of wood as well. Wooden beams, that's the one. I feel like that's enough wooden beams, but I might be mistaken. If I am, I'm going to be slightly annoyed with myself for not doing it fully. But there you go. Let's now cut some stone. Cut that stone into pieces. I think it only needed sort of a few bits of stone, I suppose. Oh, I can't. Oh, I suppose because I've burnt one of my chisels. Or have I? Actually, no, maybe I'm wrong about that chisel. Oops, no. Oh, no. No, okay, I don't know what's happening now, but it's all going horribly wrong. Okay, so I've actually ended up with a stone block, which is, I suppose, is fine. Restoration tools we don't really need right now. So let's pop the restoration tools in there. Yeah, that'll do. Let's get to the church. The other things will be fine on the floor. I'm wondering if the iron chisel doesn't have a health bar after all. No, it does. There we go. Iron chisel has a health bar. That sorts that question out nicely. Oh, yeah. So I want at least one. A columbarium. And I am only going to get one columbarium, which is a bit of a shame, but I suppose it'll do. I think maybe... Are we able to rotate lawns? Oh, I can't build lawns because I haven't got any stone anymore. Well, never mind that question. Well, I think... I don't know if I want to put him there, right at the front, or because it's tall, it might do better at the back. What did I need? Oh, I needed a book for the prayer station, didn't I? It's going to take me a while to get books, so I think we'll just deal with the columbarium. I mean, there's nothing stopping me putting it elsewhere. It's just I put them by the entrance last time, and I quite liked it near the entrance. That will only fit one columbarium. Yeah, both of them. All of these are... Oh, I suppose if I hadn't put the flowers there... Oh, no, I suppose technically I could put a columbarium there. And there. But... sort of there and there, I suppose. No, I quite like the idea of having them at the entrance. It's quite a nice structure to be at the entrance, I think. It's not going to make that much difference. And so why, oh pray tell me why were you making such a fuss? I don't know, leave me alone. I like to make a fuss when I'm trying to think of the optimal thing to do. Darn it, am I going to run out of energy? No, I think we're okay. Boom! Plus 18. Only because it was minus 6, I suppose. But yes, superb stuff. I don't need an exclamation permission at the moment. Building permission, interesting. What would I be requesting building permission for, I wonder? I mean, I suppose, let's fuck it, do it. Spend the money. Oh, I have rightful citizen papers now. I do need 50 silver again for that, unfortunately. Aristocrat, I need 12 gold, which is going to take a while to get. But yeah, let's have a look at this. So here, building permission. Yeah, building permission for what though? And rightful citizen papers. Again, I'm not entirely sure what they are used for, but never mind. I'm sure we'll figure it out in some fashion. Let's put the story away and wait till another day. So let's go upstairs and have a little resty. Although, I must admit, it might be worthwhile dealing with the astrologer first. Owing to the simple fact that I might forget, and then it will be a kick in the dick. And you don't want a kick in the dick, no sir. You don't want a kick. Don't want a kick in that little dick. Who said it was little? I just did. So there. Restoration tools. How is my aviary doing? I believe that's what you call a home for bees, but what do I need for the aviary? I believe I need bees and honey, or honeycomb rather than honey. I just can't quite remember. Can you remember? It would be nice to have bees. Oh, 10 bees! My God, you want an awfully large volume of bees. Well, let's try and find a bee. Find a bee. Find a bee. I did not find a bee. But I am getting lots of honey because there was a load of honey left over from last time I've done it. Proof of that object permanence we've been discussing in the past. Because otherwise the honey would have disappeared. I really do need to find the graphite. That's going to be fairly crucial. Anyway, what I'm going to do first is deposit the honey. I think the honey is probably best in the kitchen. Not the heal potions, the honey glaze. The honey smoked ham is actually something you might be able to do in this. I don't know for that. What did I want to do? I don't know. Oh, I was going to take the beeswax and deposit that in the underground beneath the church. Because I get the impression that's where I'm going to want the beeswax. For building candles. Because you can sort of slightly, dependent on precisely what his request is, you can slightly do your priest friend. You can slightly do him by lighting a few candles and he thinks the church looks better than it actually is. Which is sometimes quite useful. Right, so I have the restoration tools. I still don't have the acid. I'll have to try and figure that one out. So, I hope these are the right tools. Oh, not the best they've ever worked with, but I think they'll do. Cool. Marvellous, we're done. I just need to deal with the acid, which I don't know how to get the acid. I'm not sure how to get acid. I'll tell you what, I wouldn't mind 2 of those book covers, because I will need them for my bookings. I need them for my book workings later. Can't remember if you can build your own book covers. You might be able to. A lot of things you can build yourself, I think, but sometimes it's much like the real world, I suppose. Sometimes it's just easier to throw money at the problem and buy shit yourself. Diddly dum. Not that I actually need any books at the moment because I haven't got any. I apparently can't build books. Just walk down a high street at night. Someone will offer you acid. I fear you might be right. I'd prefer that not to be the case, but I fear you might be right. Right, so what to do next? Let's have a look. What do I need for that prayer? Prayer's not there. Prayer for faith, that's the one we want. So I need chapters, ideally gold chapters. Also need some extra ability, so I wouldn't necessarily do it immediately. But chapters, we need stories. or we need notes, ideally gold notes. And to get notes, we need stories. And to get stories, we need ink. Or to get ink, we need... Yeah, we've got 2 gold stories there, but we do need some ink, apparently. Which is interesting, because I could have sworn... I'll tell you what, we'll just build the one of those for now. Just in case I suddenly regret the decision of doing it. Ink in the pot there. Good. Or ink in the scroll shelf, rather. It's not technically in a pot. Let's do some sciencing. I don't think I currently need any faith, so we'll look primarily for blues. But I'm mostly happy to do anything at this point in time. I'll tell you what, that's quite a good one, because it's a double whammy, so nice way of getting multiple points. Yay. River Sand, as opposed to River, whatever her name was in Doctor Who. It was just River in fairness, actually. River Song, that was their name, wasn't it? Yeah, we might as well do the ink, pen and ink as well. Seems as we've just built it. And I must admit, I'm slightly inclined to deal with my tools and armour first, because they are the sort of thing I'm going to be ditching and upgrading in the not too distant future. So, oh no, I need some science. I don't think I've got any paper. Oh, no, I do have 1 paper. So I guess we've now got some science. So hopefully I can at least do the axe. I can at least axe me a question. But I no longer have science, which means I need to deal with paper. But I think I need to deposit a load of stuff back in the old boxes. Because unfortunately, what you do, as much as it's automatic, you do drag things out of your boxes in order to study them, which is less than optimal. But luckily, the hand axe does come back. Okay, so let's turn a load of bat wings into pigskin paper, and then turn all that pigskin paper into regular flavoured paper. Not that you really want to be licking paper. It's not the done thing to lick paper, no. And then what I'll do is I'll probably split my difference. Ooh, painful. No, I'll split my efforts between using paper down here for things and using paper upstairs for my meat. But we're not going to get all the paper done, and I don't know. I don't think it's going to be worthwhile. I must admit, I might use 1 sauerkraut simply because I've got 13 of them, and that's an unlucky number. So I think it's well worth leaving it. But yeah, what we'll do is we'll just finish off my energy bar with this paper. Probably won't get through the whole of the paper stack that I've got here, but it's fine. It's something to work on every now and again. Whenever I've got a spare bit of energy, I can work on that paper. And now what we want to do is deposit some of this paper in here. Oh, there we go. Yeah, you can do it relatively quickly. So I think we'll take it down to 15. 15 papers left. And now we zoosh back to Sweet Home, and we want to put paper somewhere, doesn't matter where. There we go. And now, at some point in the not too distant future, I can now build myself some packaged meat. And I can sell that packaged meat at the inn, if I so choose. There are other things you want to be saving your meat for as well, but I won't spoil those. We'll wait and see when... that was the autosave, wasn't it? So that's fine. Cool. Exit to the menu. And then we'll call it Quats. Will you? Will you really call it Quats? I will. I will really call it Quats. What a quat is, I do not know, but I'm assuming it's possibly aquatic. Let's go to the interim slideshow, and then we'll have a quick look around, but I don't know how many people are left. I don't know how worthwhile a raid will be. There appears to be limited, so as specified, I don't necessarily think a raid is going to be hugely worthwhile. We'll see if there's any extra options. I wonder if this individual is still on, because we could do a sort of, hey, we both appear in this Discord. I'll come on into your Discord. No is the answer. That's fine. I will probably leave it. Yeah. Yeah, I'll leave it. But if you want entertainment for tomorrow, you have, if I get the right command, you have Mr. Nickerin, or
Not
you
the
have
game,
Mr. Blue Boosh. Theoretically, they should line up, because I believe that was tested elsewhere.
Did I just say that?
Well, having said that,
yeah.
Nightbot is refusing to do the message at the moment, but we'll see if it catches up. But this is Mr. Nickerin.
I guess
he was playing XCOM Chimera Squad. I have no reason to think he's not still playing it, but I must admit I missed it last week. I don't know what I was doing.
I'm assuming some hitching at your end.
I can't remember if Blue Bush streamed, but possibly. Oh, there we go. Unfortunately, the link didn't work, but the clip does. And you can always just search it. I haven't got his emotes, unfortunately, so I cannot throw an emote at you. But, you know, I suppose
disturbed peaceful nature.
We could do it again and hope Nightbot actually throws the link at people. But then again, I think most people already know Blue Bush, so it's not going to be a surprise.
Huskies.
I think this is the dawning of his character. That caused a mass fit. Oh, and there we go. There's the little Blue Bush dog. Mr. Blue Boo the Dude. The Doogie Blue Bush, and he mixes it with dogs and gets a wagging tail.
Oh,
So that's your Friday night options. I believe that's Nickerin at 9, which is quite handy because you can remember it for alliteration. Nickerin at 9. Or the acronym NAN, I suppose. Nickerin at 9. Unfortunately, Blue Bush, inconvenient. It doesn't work the same way. It'd have to be Tutoosh at 10. But it's usually 10 o'clock. If he's doing one, I do not know for certain. Usually does, but then again, might not. That's about it. So I will say cheerio and end the stream. So, cheerio.